Okay, I have the necklace here. It's all strung and it's ready to be tied now. So what I do is I take one end with the three ends, and take all of the sinew here. I like to take them and measure them up at the end so that they're all flush with each other. Make sure you've got all three strands in there. Then I come down a little ways, about 6 inches or so, and I tie a knot if you've got enough of that sinew. Hopefully you do. I tie a knot, okay? Then I'm going to move all of my beads down to where the knot is. So I'm just going to gently move them all down to that area, making sure they don't come off the other end here. Okay. Okay, so this one needs to move a little more. Then once I've done that, I get all of these, the other end, move these out of the way. The other end, I try to get them all so that they're lined up, okay? So you can see here, all of them are lined up on this end. So then I take, and I look and see that everything is nice and tight. Not too tight, but I like to have it tight because I just don't want them loose and floppy or getting out of alignment because they weren't pulled tight enough. So I'll move this a little more, tighten it up. Okay. All right, so then I take all three of these, get them flush with each other, okay? And then this is where gets a little tricky, and you have to be practiced with your knots. So what I do is I just loop my fingers, okay, like I'm tying a water balloon. Then I put my sinew underneath where my fingers meet, okay? And then once you're at this point, once you've got that loop, you can move that loop wherever you want it to be. So I can move it to this end just by keeping my fingers in there, and I can move it so that it comes down to the ends here where all of the strands are. And then I just slowly close it, keeping a finger in there. Okay, and then eventually I pull my finger out and kind of push that knot, so then the knot is there. So you can see here there's a little gap. I can take my strands and pull them, separate them a little bit and pull them, and it'll tighten it up, okay? So then once that's done, I've got this end tied, I've got this end tied, and then I just take them and kind of measure to where it is matching. And I'll trim that off. Okay. Once I trim that off, then I've got, this is the back part where my leather lacing will go.